Laughter. Cold, sharp, and echoing through the lavish banquet hall. It started with a chuckle from a man in a designer suit, then spread like wildfire, infecting the entire table. And at the center of it all, my wife, Olivia. She raised her champagne glass, her red lips curved into a smug smile. "Oh, Jonathan? He's my court jester." She turned to her audience, basking in their attention. "You wouldn't believe the things he does. He's always fumbling, making a fool of himself like a little pet that amuses me." The laughter swelled again. My grip tightened around my glass. The ice clinked. I felt the heat of humiliation rise up my spine, but my face remained unreadable. Years of self-control. Years of restraint. I didn't react. Not yet. I simply watched Olivia revel in her performance. How easily she spun the image of me into something pathetic. Weak. They all laughed because they believed her. Because she had power here. I let her have her moment. Because soon, I would have mine. I once thought Olivia was the perfect woman, brilliant, ambitious, captivating. We met when I was still climbing the corporate ladder, while she had already cemented herself as a force in the industry. She shined in rooms full of powerful people, her words like daggers wrapped in silk. At first, I admired her. Then, I loved her. And then, I learned the truth. Olivia never wanted a partner. She wanted a trophy, a prop to enhance her image. Every compliment was backhanded. Every decision of mine was scrutinized. Over time, she chipped away at me, molding me into something small. I let it happen. Until tonight. The moment she called me her court jester, I knew. This wasn't just casual cruelty. This was public execution. She wanted to ensure everyone in this room, the investors, the executives, the clients, knew that I was beneath her. I should have seen it coming. The signs had always been there. But I had ignored them. Not anymore. I took a sip of my whiskey, feeling the warmth spread through me. I didn't react. Didn't flinch. Because the moment Olivia made me her punchline, she also made herself my target. For weeks, I had been collecting information. Not because I knew this would happen, but because I had suspected something would. Olivia had secrets. Ones she thought were buried deep. She had built her empire on deception, falsified reports, embezzled funds, insider trading. I had the receipts. I had everything. And more importantly, I had timing. I had been patient. Calculating. And tonight, in front of all the people she sought to impress, I would return the favor. I set my glass down, the sound crisp against the mahogany table. The laughter was fading, replaced with murmurs as people returned to their conversations. Olivia had moved on, already spinning another charming anecdote. I cleared my throat. Just loud enough. She turned to me, her eyes glinting with amusement. "Oh, sweetheart, are you finally going to say something?" A few chuckles. I smiled. And then, with a voice calm and composed, I spoke. "I just wanted to congratulate you, Olivia. I know how hard you've worked to get here. How much you've sacrificed." She preened, misinterpreting my words. "Well, of course. Success doesn't come without sacrifices." "No," I agreed. "Like falsifying company reports. Embezzling funds. Using insider information to manipulate stock prices." Silence. A heavy, suffocating silence. The room froze. Olivia's smile didn't fade immediately. It lingered, as if her brain was still processing my words. Then her eyes narrowed. "Jonathan." Her voice was low, warning. "This isn't the time for." "Oh, I think it is." I leaned forward, my fingers tapping idly on the table. "Especially since I sent the SEC all the evidence this morning." Her face drained of color. I heard a sharp inhale from someone at the table. A few exchanged glances, shifting in their seats. Olivia let out a breathy laugh, trying to maintain control. "You're joking." I tilted my head. "Am I?" Then I pulled out my phone and tapped the screen. The projector behind me, the one displaying the company's annual growth reports, shifted. Instead of financial reports, emails appeared. Signed contracts. Bank transactions. Proof. Gasps. Someone muttered, "Oh my God." Olivia shot up from her chair. "Turn that off. Now." I didn't move. Neither did the room. She spun to her colleagues. "This is fake. He's just bitter. A pathetic little man who..." I wouldn't finish that sentence. My voice was even, controlled. Because I didn't just send this to the SEC. I sent it to every major news outlet in the country. Her breath hitched. The silence stretched. Then her phone buzzed. And again. And again. Others in the room reached for their phones, eyes widening as they read. The headlines were already spreading. Her career was over. Olivia staggered back, shaking her head. "You don't know what you've done." I stood, adjusting my suit. "Oh, I know exactly what I've done." I stepped closer, my voice just for her. "You made me your court jester. But you forgot jesters are the only ones who can speak the truth to the king." Then I turned to the room, smiling. "Enjoy the rest of your evening." And I walked away. Behind me, I heard her world collapse. But I didn't look back. Because I never would again.